Alright, so this right here is a budget Android phone that I got from Pepcell that I think you guys gonna wanna try if this kind of phone is something that you've actually been looking for. Now, this phone is called the Citrus L05. As I mentioned, it's a budget phone that I've sort of already unboxed for a YouTube Shorts and TikTok, but I decided to bring it over here in the long form of things just to show you guys what a marvel this phone can be. Now, in the box, you get your charging cable, which is something that some devices that are more on the expensive side don't even come with anymore. It uses USB-C and it's directly connected to the power side of things. When you unbox, you're also gonna get the battery. This guy comes with a separate battery, which I'll show you just now. This does not belong here. And you get a little bit of literature if you're somebody who likes reading literature. And the battery that I mentioned comes separate is, I hope I don't break that thing from opening, is this battery here, which sort of reminds me of the older phones, how they actually used to be. So in the box, you're gonna get the charging cable, you're gonna get the battery, all in its own plastic, as well as the phone itself on top. Now, the phone, as you guys can see there, before I put the battery back, you get two SIM card tray. I already have one SIM card installed there. You have the second one here, and then you also get a micro SD card slot right there. Now, if you can just power it on and show you guys how the inside software wise will look like. So you put on the battery back, you put the cover back, and since we are still talking about the back of the phone, you can see also it includes a little camera there that I already took some pictures with. I'm going to maybe put a picture here. I took a picture of my dog. This is the picture taken with the Citrus L05, and this one here is a similar picture, but I took this one with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Just so you guys can see the difference. Now, most people won't buy this phone for the amazing picture quality of its camera. So look at these comparisons with a grain of salt. Now, it comes with this sort of screen protector here with some of the features that this phone include. So you can use WhatsApp on this phone. It comes with a 2500 milliamp battery, which since I bought this phone, I think it's been maybe 6 days or 5 days, I still haven't charged, although I've been using this phone. I haven't really made any calls. I've just sort of been playing around with it. Maybe that's why I haven't charged, but it has a very powerful battery. You can also install TikTok. It has a touch screen. You can install YouTube. And unfortunately, one downside of this device is that it's locked on the telecom network. So you're only gonna be using this phone. You're only gonna be able to use this phone with a telecom SIM card. Maybe that's why it makes this phone very affordable. Now, this phone, as you already probably saw in the thumbnail, is 299 Rand, 300 if you have to round it off, which is quite affordable. This phone is actually the perfect phone for especially people that commute with taxi and are prone to situations where they might get mugged. 300 Rand, you can easily replace this phone. Even people that groove a lot actually and lose phone a lot. I can actually think of someone, Simon, tends to lose phone a lot. This is a device that I wouldn't actually mind buying one and just give it to him to use. Since, as I mentioned, this phone supports WhatsApp and you can easily place those WhatsApp calls. And obviously, because it takes a SIM card, you can also place normal calls. So this here is what the front of the phone look like. You have your main screen there, which is a touch screen, as you can see. Pretty responsive for a very affordable phone. You have the front camera here. I haven't really tried to see if you can make video calls with it, but obviously it takes sort of similar picture as the back camera does. You have a T9 keyboard there, just to reminisce the 3310 eras. And as I showed you guys, if you press this button here, it should give you options to power off, restart, go to airplane mode. You can even take a screenshot just from this button. If you press again, it will switch off the phone. And then if you want to power it on, you press it one more time. You click here to unlock the key, just like we used to do back in the days. And also, just like most devices released back when the 3310 was still something, you still get a flashlight right here, and as well as a 3.5mm port right there. And talking about this port here, this device comes with radio. Yeah, you can actually listen to FM radio on this device, so you're gonna be able to listen to your YFM and other stations that I don't know what you guys used to listen to or still listen to. I used to be a YFM person. The main reason I got this phone is because I saw for the price, this phone, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi. You have the option of installing Android apps. You can use WhatsApp on this phone, as I mentioned before, so you can receive your WhatsApp call or make WhatsApp calls and text. As you can see there, I actually sent this picture to my other device. That's my dog right there. And as you can see, I can make a video call to my device, start a video call. Obviously, the device is not here. I don't know if this phone is going to ring. Okay, only this time while on this app. And there we go, it's video calling. So I'm assuming video calls actually work on this device. So let me answer there. Hey! It actually works. So apart from making voice calls, you're also going to be able to make video call with your Citrus phone. One major drawback about this phone is that it's a little bit slow. Even when you're navigating, you can tell that this phone is not a phone that you're going to be playing any games with or doing any major task intensive on the phone. And in terms of navigation, I just mentioned, if you don't want to navigate with your finger on the screen, you can always use these buttons here, which also allows you to navigate. But this phone, for what it costs, 300 Rand, this is a phone that I see most people buying for a secondary phone this December, which is something that people over on TikTok told me they were gonna do. So I'll take their word for it. This will be it for this video. If you have any question about the Citrus phone, let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys on my next one. Peace.